Welcome to
For the bus, Shama, you know it. I'm in the bed. I'm ready to go home and do the work. Wait on it. Say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey, guys. Oh, big guns, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
The Outsiders.
Yes, that's us. We're back.
No one can fuck with us.
No. Also, I want to apologize in advance. I have tuberculosis, like my boy Doc Holliday. So if I start coughing uncontrollably, I apologize. I'll try to mute as much as possible. So,
Did you figure out if you're sick with a cold or do you have allergies? What's the status?
I think it's cold, COVID, allergies, name it. No, I feel good. I just went to the gym. It's just all like 5 square inches of wrongness, and rest of my body I feel great.
Oh,
yeah.
Need a good steam.
I do.
Steamer.
Need a good steam plus 3-day weekend. Fucking dope. Some golf.
When was the last time you had a 3-day weekend?
New Year's Day. That was the last time I've been off during the week, was New Year's Day.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy it.
I'm going to. It's going to be fantastic.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, it's Wednesday, Beesman. We got 20,000 people in here. I think Jay will be stumbling in here shortly. He's at the barbershop getting his hair cut on overtime.
His balls cut as well. A little snippet.
Andy Carson's here, the man.
What's up, Andy?
So
still works. Still 2 inches. Erect.
You ever been hit with the sewing needle?
1,000 times. Speaking of wrecked penises, what's up, Mom? Good to see you.
She here?
No, but she will be at some point. But
Well,
so,
what's going on, everyone in the chat? Anything exciting? Beesman, did you hear the news?
Which one?
5x7.
I've heard. I heard the news. Maybe you should talk about it real quick before we really get going tonight.
Yeah, I see Butt Cheeks is in the chat. So Fruitcake Tony, which his show link is in the description. Friend of the channel. Jay, myself, Beesman, we've all been guests on his show. We enjoy watching it on Saturdays. We used to watch Halenville on Tuesdays. Rest in peace. Tony has decided to hang up the Burger King headset and I guess call it a show on Show Me Your Pick. So,
yeah.
I don't know if he's retiring, but he's no longer going to have a weekly show.
Which both Kurt and I have discussed with Tony. First of all, I'm really proud of him. He's been doing it, going balls deep for 5 years, right? And for 5 years, I think he only took off 2 or 3 episodes in 5 years, right?
Yeah.
That's, first of all, it's super impressive, but also it gave us something to do during COVID to watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And brought people together, which I thought was great. And so I'm really excited about that, like that he did that. But also, he's calling it a day because he wants to. It's not like there's some issue or there's a problem with the show. No, he's just like, you know what? I feel great. I'm pumped to golfing again, just doing a bunch of his own shit. And he's just like, I just think it's time. My only thing, maybe I'll speak on behalf of Kurt and Jay. I hope he every so often will do a show, because it's always good to see Fruitcake Tony, and everyone's life is a little bit better having Fruitcake around. So.
Oh yeah, great dude. I'm proud of him for going out on his terms. It's always good to make the decision on your own, and I'm sure he ran it by his co-host. I'm sure they're bummed like the rest of us, but Tony, enjoy life. Tony went through some health issues with his hips in the past, and now he's realizing that he may have missed a few years in life, so he's catching up and hanging out more to where YouTube's not the one and only. So proud of you, Tony. Go get him, buddy. His last show will be June 7th, a couple weeks from now.
How big is it? What is it, like about 5-6 inches long, something like that, or is it a little smaller?
It's like 5 by 7.
Okay.
Jay did get his hair cut.
I did.
Let's see.
My wife cut it.
I told everyone you were at the barber. That's why you were late.
Oh no, this was from like Saturday morning. She cut it. Got fucking wolf neck going. The bat.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck it. Just buzz the sides and whatever. Like, okay. That's all. I'm sick of I don't like paying for haircuts anymore because I go to fucking like what's it called?
Fantastic Cuts.
No, that was the best place, right?
Sport clips.
No, not Sport Clips either. The other one.
Tank trimmers.
Yes. And it's always a shit job. You know? So I don't give a fuck. I wear a hat most of the time anyway.
I used to go to Sport Clips and I'd get like a new lady every time. And it was kind of a pain in the ass to try to tell her what I wanted. And then sometimes it would turn out good. Sometimes it would turn out shitty. So finally, when I found a barber, I've been using him for, I don't know, the past 7 years. But fuck, it's expensive.
Hell
yeah, I don't like that shit anymore. Fuck that.
I go to my boy Jay, who always watches the show. What's up, Jay? And he knows what I like. He knows how to make me sexy, you know? But there's times where friends of mine have gone to Fantastic Sluts, and my boy would always want to fade. And he had the tightest of fades. It was like skin and then like 3 inches of hair. Like there was no fade at all. It was another
Fantastic Cut still there in Vales Gate?
I don't know if it's still there.
Dude, when I was a kid, when we moved to New York, I remember we started going to Fantastic Cuts right there. And there was this like 80s rocker chick. I still remember what she looks like. And she was a bitch, but like, you know, your mom brought them to you or brought you to them. And I'm like, I want that girl to cut my hair every fucking time.
Yeah.
Yep. Fucking 80s rocker chick, man.
Did you guys see Jim Irsay died?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yep,
I didn't.
Where his car's going?
I didn't know. I just saw it in the chat. I've been out of the loop.
Yeah, he passed away today.
This just in. Jim Irsay, 65 years old, passes away.
How old? 65.
Damn, that's young.
What did he die from?
Too many guitars.
Jim Irsay?
Yeah, he has.
Had Kurt.
You can't be buried with him.
I know a couple that have.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain's the one that went for like the most amount of money any guitars ever sold for. He also has David Gilmour's Black Strat, which that's probably the best one out of the whole collection.
George went. I just found out yesterday when he passed away that his nephew is Jason Sudeikis. I had no clue.
Oh, really?
Who's that? I've heard the name before, but who's that?
Jason
Comedian.
Sudeikis? Comedian. Actor.
Yeah.
He was a writer for Saturday Night Live.
Funny dude.
12-inch dong. You know.
Funny dude. Funny
Do you
dude.
really have a 12-inch dong, Beesman? Well, I guess you would know.
Yeah, he's put it on my shoulder a few times.
Look at this. Wow, Tony. Very nice, buddy.
That's the shit.
Well, don't tell Johnny that because you know everybody's copying off of him anyway. You know. But I get you, Tony. I appreciate it.
Fuck you, Johnny.
Whoa.
Yep, said it.
Said it. That's awesome.
Catch me on the wrong day, Beesman.
Don't fuck with Kurt.
Well, speaking of people having health issues, I went and played hockey this morning, and I carpooled with this older gentleman, Frank, who's I think he's 62.
Frank the Tank.
Frank.
But he's good. Like, he's one of those older guys that fucking plays hard, and like, you get in the corner with him,
Good old boy.
he fucking gives it to you a little bit, you know. He's out there. So today it was a little hot in the rink, you know. We only 5 skaters showed up plus me. So we did a little half ice action, 3-on-2s, all the situational bullshit. So about halfway through, we take what we call a TV timeout. We just skate over, fucking take a couple minutes off and shoot the shit. So Frank's sitting on the bench and, skate over to him like, man, it's fucking hot in here today, huh? I was like, you all right? He's like, yeah, I'm just catching my breath. And usually that's not like him. Like, he's got legs, he's got weight. Like, you wouldn't, if you just saw him playing out there, you'd be like, he's not 62, So anyway, with about 25 minutes left in the skate, he goes skating off the ice. And I'm like, that's not like him.
Uh-oh.
So anyway,
Frank Hannon.
Uncle Frank Hannon there.
Frank.
So anyway, he drove today. So as a goalie, I'm getting, Beesman, get your fucking phone off the table. Jesus Christ. Last week you weren't paying attention to a third of the show because you're fucking texting and smiling and fucking blushing.
Guy Smiley.
Yeah. Gee Smiley. So anyway, I come outside with my bag and shit, and I walk over to his truck, and he's like just sitting on the back of it. And so we load up and we leave. So as he's going from onto the fucking off ramp, on ramp, whatever, to the highway, he pulls over. And I'm like, you all right? He goes, no. I'm like, uh-oh. No. Yeah. So, dude, we're like 45 minutes from his house, an hour and 15 to mine, and I got to go pick up Ellie from school. So he's like sweating, and I'm like, you okay? He's like, no. He's like, I'm like, do you want me to drive? He goes, would you? I'm like, yeah, if you're not feeling all right. So I guess about 4 years ago, he found out he had like a problem with his aortic valve or whatever, and it like leaks, and he gets it checked on and stuff, and there's been no issues. But today, it's like, and I'm like, let's go to the fucking hospital. He's like, no, I'll be all right. Typical guy, no, I'll be fine. All right. So now I'm thinking like, we got 45 fucking minutes to go before we get to, what am I going to do if he fucking has a heart attack?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, while you're driving.
While I'm driving his truck.
On the freeway, right?
On the fucking, 70 mile an hour fucking highway. So, I'm keeping an eye on him, and then all of a sudden, like near the end of this one road or this one area of the highway.
Don't you die on me, Frank.
Yeah. I see these fucking, like around a bend, I just start seeing cop lights, or, and I'm like, if there's fucking like stop, what are we going to do now? So anyway, there was a motorcycle accident. Dude, I'm this fucking motorcyclist, he had to be dead. The way his bike looked, like it was just mangled. Anyway, so only one lane was closed. So we got off. So as we're getting a little closer, I'm thinking to myself, maybe he should like let his wife know what's going on. And I don't know her number. Well, we have to go through his phone. What if it's password protected? So I'm like, Frank, maybe you should like pull up your wife's contact info just in case something happens and I have to like get a hold of her. So anyway, she ends us meeting at the post office where we switched cars or whatever. And he wasn't doing too good. So anyway, he's in the hospital for observation overnight and shit. And I guess they're going to run more tests in the morning. But Frank, I know you're not watching, but we're all thinking, but it was scary shit, man.
Jay, thank God you were with him. What if he was by himself? Men are so stubborn.
Good point.
They normally would just get in their car and try to power through it.
Oh yeah.
I'll be better. I'll be fine.
Dude, probably about 10 times. I was like, Frank, we're going to go to the hospital. No, we're not. I'm feeling a little better. And it's like, feeling a little better.
Damn.
Fucking home, dude. So that was pretty scary,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he's okay.
Yeah. I texted him a little while ago, and they said they're keeping him overnight, so I'll check in with him tomorrow. But
Nothing like a good old boy, man. They just they don't make them like that anymore.
no,
You
they
know?
don't. No, they don't.
Yeah.
So I just, obviously I hope he's all right, but I could see at 62, whether it be a doctor telling him like, you might be done playing hockey, or maybe his wife steps in and says, listen, so,
Yeah.
but just hope he's all right.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of health, did you guys see this photo?
No way. No, that's gotta be fake, dude. Gotta be. Is it?
He looks like a reptile.
Dude, he's got Izzy in his belly, man. Look at who's. Can you zoom into the guy behind him?
No, because it's in the stream.
Oh, God damn
Let me
it!
see. Nope, I can't.
It is funny.
Appetite. It's got to be AI. I don't think he's that fat.
Oh my god! I got to. Our boy Randall Price sent me the cause of death for Jim Irsay, and it's on Wikipedia. I'm going to send it to you guys.
Oh no!
What's going on with the chat over here?
Do you want that up there?
No, I just never seen it before.
They added that. It says show comments on stage.
Nice.
I mean, what the fuck we have else going on there?
So, how did he die?
If you can pull it up when you receive it, I texted it to you.
I got it.
Don't read it yet. Just read it on there.
Oh, don't show it.
No, you can show it.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Get the fuck out of here. Did he?
Anyone can write in Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Mojowski.
I want a Wikipedia page, and when I just want everyone just to throw some shit in there that's just not even real, because I'm pretty sure this isn't the way he passed away. And if it is, good for him.
God bless him.
God bless the Colts.
Oh, here we go.
Mikey says you need some Claritin.
Dude, I need a lot. I'm struggling right now.
What am I? All right. I got it now.
Simmer down now.
Let me zoom in a little here.
Zoom.
Can you read that?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll read it for everyone. Irsay died on May 21st, 2025 at the age of 65. He died from cardiovascular failure while having intercourse with a lady of African American descent, as was known to be his favorite.
Last edited 14 seconds ago by Brian Beesman.
See, that's what I was doing, actually.
Yeah.
Last week, I was working on my Wikipedia entries.
No, that's why I was late. I was putting that in there. Jesus Christ.
Damn. Wonder how long till someone edits that.
That's
pretty funny. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
That is good.
Came and went at the same time. There you go. Well, if you're gonna go, right? Why not? Why not? Oh man, what is this, Boner? If you're wiki, we'll make sure to mention that you're hung like a horse.
How big is it?
A seahorse.
Unborn horse.
I don't have much longer, so guys, start thinking of something good. So when I do go, you guys got me. So yeah,
man. Oh, Nick is at it again.
Oh, just dropping a super, not a super duper, but he gifted a membership to Jesus Rapes Me.
Wow.
Jay, can you do the news music, please?
Yeah, let me find it.
This just in from Nick.
Is that? Oh my God! Look at the fucking. Oh my God! This album rocks. The Beanster. The Beanster. Nice hat, Nick.
Look at the CD.
I know. I see it. Look at my stupid fucking signature.
I like Jimmy's signature the best.
Yeah.
It takes him like 14 minutes to do one like per CD because he's drawing like little things.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
I see the is that the Megadeth Collider? What is it? Mega Collider? What's their album called?
Oh, the background.
Yeah, I believe that's a Megadeth album that I don't like too much. Oh, it is because it says it right there. What am I thinking of?
Remember when Pee Wee Herman used to put the Scotch tape on his face?
Yes.
Look at Johnny's eyebrows.
Yeah, it's like the Vulcan fucking eyebrows. Hey, Spock.
Nanu.
Is that like Johnny's like senior picture? He looks so young in that picture.
He looks so D.
1% Native American.
Good for him.
He looks that's what he fucking looks.
Thank you, Nick. What a laugh. Seriously.
Thanks, Nick.
Talk about laughing.
Oh,
That is great.
splooge.
Yeah. That's one of those ones that came out better than I imagined or than I visioned in my head when I thought of like, remember we were thinking about the Stretch Armstrong thing like a month ago?
Yeah.
It was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Beesman's head looks plastic.
It does.
It does.
Man.
I love the frowny face too. When I first saw it, that was the one thing I was just like, why do I look so miserable?
Yeah, and the rape stash.
That was my favorite part, the rape stash.
Oh, and the Goldilocks hair. If you could bring that back, I mean,
Oh.
with the part, it doesn't get any better.
And the flex fighters. You know, I was thinking of changing that to something, but I couldn't think of anything better than flex fighters. I'm like,
It's
you know
better.
what?
It's
Yeah,
better.
I'm leaving that.
Oh, too good, man. Good job, Jay.
Well, if anything, we have funny thumbnails.
Yeah,
We do.
that's about all we got going for us.
Yeah.
You guys do a great job with those.
That was me when I sent it to you guys.
Yeah, I know. And both Brian and I were asleep.
Yeah, I know. Well, I wanted to get one done a little earlier this week instead of scrambling fucking Tuesday. Like, oh man, I got to get this shit done. So,
Well done. I like it.
it's a funny one.
What's weird is I did our Instagram story today.
And you forgot to put the link on it.
It's on there.
Really? Where?
Like underneath where the girl's stretching, you can click it. You just can't see it. And then my socials is under my name.
Mhm.
When I hit submit, those two links didn't show up. So I deleted it, made another one, put them in the same spot, and they weren't there either. But yours was.
Well, you know what's funny about that? And Jeannie can vouch for this one. I was in the kitchen and I'm like, okay, let me share the story to my Instagram. And I'm like, fucking Beezer must have done this one because there's no link. Instantly, I'm blaming Brian.
I'm catching strays. Catching strays.
Yeah, if you go to it and put your finger underneath her crotch, the link will pop up. But it's,
I didn't know
you can't
that.
see it. It's weird. Fucking Instagram.
What are you drinking, Beesman?
I'm drinking Gorilla Mine Tropic Wave.
Ooh.
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Is that like coconutty at all?
No, but it's delicious.
Huh. I'll have to give that a shot here.
Give it a whirl.
There's 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Damn.
Up in this motherfucker.
How deep are you into it?
I'm 2/3 of the way through.
Wow.
Do you have an erection right now?
Of course. It goes right to my brain, into my dong.
Big bucks. Big money.
Mojowski.
Mackie Mojo.
When was the last time the Knicks were in the finals?
When was the
Never.
last time anybody gave a shit about fucking basketball?
Basketball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Caitlin Clark. I see Claret in there. Never mind.
Mikey cares about basketball because he sent us 1999.
99. Well, thanks, Mikey.
I think that was the last time the Knicks were in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think actually that was 2000. So
Let's go Knicks.
I think the Knicks lost in the 90s to the Rockets when Jordan retired for a little bit before he came back and won 3 more. Fucking Knicks.
95.
It's when Jordan fucking smoked your asses.
Dude,
Yeah.
think of let's see, Barkley would have one. The Knicks would probably have one.
Karl Malone.
Karl Malone would have probably 2.
Yeah.
Who else?
The Pacers.
Yeah, Reggie Miller. Yeah, Jordan. There's like 5 fucking Hall of Famers, 6 Hall of Famers that should have rings that don't because of fucking Jordan.
That was the heyday of basketball.
Oh,
It sucks.
easily.
Sucks
Fucking
now.
easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Way to ruin the show, Mojo, talking about fucking basketball.
I like the finals or the Eastern or Western Conference. I like watching them. But throughout the year, yeah.
Well, listen, I know not many people are fans of hockey, but dude, you watch these NHL playoffs. These guys would fucking cut off a limb to play, to continue to play.
Yeah.
You get guys fucking getting their teeth knocked out, not missing a shift, just fighting through everything. And you got guys like LeBron fucking games fucking getting tapped, and he's on the ground for fucking 3.5 minutes, has to get helped up by his teammates.
Getting tapped by P. Diddy at a Halloween costume.
Yeah, that too.
And
That's
a freak off.
But like when I see shit like that, dude, I can't respect a game that's like that.
Yeah. Speaking of not liking hockey, what's up, Ryan?
At least he knows what his wife's doing. His wife's watching the fucking playoffs right now.
Playoffs?
Dallas and Edmonton. I want to watch that fucking game. I was like, God damn, we got a show tonight. I want to watch this fucking game.
She's not worried about him. She's watching us.
Yeah. Ooh, Jay plays hockey? What night is he on?
Smash those thumbs ups.
Smash them. Man. Patrick Ewing. Yeah, I didn't say him. My bad.
Patrick Ewing, John Starks.
Fuck, I hated Starks, dude.
Yeah.
Hated him.
I love
So
when Scottie Pippen dunked on Ewing and he fucking shoved him down and put his dongula in his face.
Yeah, he slid down his leg like a slide.
That was awesome.
Slid down his leg like a slide. I like it. I like it.
I hated Patrick Ewing when I was a kid.
I didn't. I liked Ewing.
Fuck him.
Who was the white guy? Beesman, get that fucking thing out of here.
I've been getting notifications
Sure.
from Yahoo Sports.
Oh,
Who was the white guy?
On what team?
Seahorn?
Nick. No. He had a goofy name.
A white dude on the Knicks?
Yes. Kiki Vanderway.
Oh,
Remember Kiki Vanderway?
Yeah. Shoot threes.
Yep. That's all he could do.
That's all he could do. Shoot threes and like balance the checkbooks of everyone else on the team.
just like
You
John
could do
Paxson.
shit. John Paxson, Steve Kerr on the Bulls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't stand basketball now, but I go those some nights I'll be up here going down a rabbit hole of watching like all the old stories of guys talking about Bird and like just how cutthroat those motherfuckers were. Like
yeah.
when they were during the season, they weren't friends.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, no. We're enemies right now.
Yeah, Larry Bird said one of the reasons why the NBA isn't like it used to be is because there's no major rivalries and there isn't, like Jay said, where guys just couldn't, like the Bulls hated the Pistons.
Oh yeah.
That's like no longer.
Well, and it's not like they just disliked them. Like they went to war. It was like they knew they were going to get the shit beat out of them when they played each other.
Oh yeah.
And that was a great part. But also, like any sport now, free agency, fucking everybody's switching teams and everybody's buddy. And I think it kind of ruins the sport a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Any sport.
other than golf?
Golf. It's a game though, but you know.
Yes, Mikey.
G-A-Y-M-E.
They don't play defense either anymore.
What, in golf? They never have, right?
No,
In
in
basketball.
No, I know. Dude, yeah, you got scores 133 to 120. It's like, could you imagine Jordan playing defense against this NBA?
Yeah. Why is the chat scrolling next to me?
Welcome to the show, Beastman.
No, I've seen, but why is it though? Is it just the new feature?
There's a new feature on StreamHard to have the chat put on the screen. And I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, if you go back 15 minutes ago, Jay and I were talking about it.
Yeah.
No, I understand that,
Your
but I
phone
just
is,
don't understand. Like, I didn't see anything pop up on my end, like to have it on or not.
Oh.
So.
On the top right, there's not a thing that says show comments on stage.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Beta.
Now it's off.
AI.
Now it's off. Yeah.
There we go. Do you guys like it on or off?
I think it's better. I mean, we're not blocking anything of importance right now, except for sexy Stace Face or whatever her name is.
I like it on there.
And it, when you're watching, if somebody rewatches this, which I guess not many people do anymore, they don't have to look to the side of the video to see the chat. They can, you know, full screen that motherfucker. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make any sense?
Gotcha.
Do you guys want to talk about the Wolfgang Van Halen video from Drumeo?
Oh, you watch it?
I did. Sorry.
Whoa!
I didn't watch the whole thing.
He squeezed it into his day, folks.
I'm going to.
He was watching while he was taking Frank to the emergency.
Yeah, Frank. Fucking. Okay, so Wolfgang, right?
Sorry, Jay.
Frank. I enjoyed more the banter in between.
Mm-hmm.
Like, number one, I can't stand how that snare drum sounds. The hi-hat, like you got to open that fucking thing.
Well,
things like that piss me off.
It wasn't his kid. It was probably the one they had in the studio.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
And he probably had some time to tune it, but yeah.
But also, because Wolfgang is a very, very good drummer. Like with that last Drumeo video he did when he played that shit song and made it actually fucking good on drums.
Really good.
Like I gained a lot of respect from watching him do that and his skills on drumming too. I was like, damn, this motherfucker is actually better than I thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
But watching Wolfgang play Alex's stuff, it really hammers home how good Alex was at fucking drums, man, and how good his parts were for that music. So I was kind of like skipping through the playthroughs, get to him talking about certain things, you know, whether it's Alex's kid or he's showing pictures, or when he shows the intro and the first like minute or so of the 86 Live Without a Net drum solo. Like, dude, just watch the intro of that solo when he's on that fucking ride cymbal and he's got the hi-hat going. Like, Alex was good, man.
Mm-hmm. He had a heavier hand than Wolfgang does.
Yes.
That's one thing I noticed for sure.
Yep.
And Alex has
drums as hard as Alex.
He's got a unique I don't even know what you would call it. Jimmy's not here, but his timing is unique. Alex's.
Yep.
But what do you think, Brian?
First of all, I love Drumeo. And if you guys in the chat, I'm not sure what we're discussing. Great YouTube channel. I recommend everyone watch it, subscribe to it. It's awesome. It's called Drumeo, Drumeo.
Putting it in the chat.
Thank you. And then they had a video the other day of Wolfie paying homage to his uncle, which, first of all, is super cool. I don't know a lot about shit, but I think Wolfgang seems like such a good dude. Like, he really does. Like, anything I watch of him, he just seems like a cool guy.
They seem nice, yeah.
And like, you could tell what he was saying about his uncle. Like, he was just saying, like, you could tell how proud of him he is. and how much he respects him, which I love. But the one thing he said, the clear musician in that band is Eddie. Like Eddie is an all-time musician. But also, like, I'm not a huge Van Halen fan. I don't know if you guys knew that. I like Van Halen. I listen to it, but I've never been blown away by Alex's drumming. Fucking phone.
Yeah, get it, leave it on the floor.
On the floor. I've never been like, I love the intro to Hot for Teacher. I think that's super creative. But also to me, at the music at that time didn't, to me, besides
Brian, you don't have to make excuses of why that's not your favorite shit. We get
no,
it.
like, but like Bonham, I thought was definitely innovative for that time, and Neil Peart, right? I don't think he's on that level, but I thought what he did for Van Halen was perfect for that band, because I think the person you had to feature was Eddie. That's just me. So that I wanted to get that out of the way. But also Wolfgang. First, Wolfgang is a fucking awesome ass musician. I want to say that. He writes some sick riffs, great guitarist. I definitely. Plus, he can play his dad's shit.
He can sing too.
He can sing, but also he can fucking drum. It's not like he just go on the kit and just hold a beat. That dude can fucking play.
And he played bass for Van Halen for 7 years. Don't forget about that.
Dude's the man. So,
well,
anyway,
imagine at the age of nine, as Jay would say, you're learning how to play drums, and your uncle is the drummer in Van Halen. Like, how cool would that be? It's no wonder he like respects the shit out of Alex.
But it's a different thing though, Kurt, because you and I and Brian, like, we didn't. Well, Brian closer to us than what I'm going to talk about. Like, we didn't grow up with a famous dad who was in a fucking one of the biggest bands in the world. So fame, I think you kind of look at famous people a little differently when, you know, like it's when you're born into that, it's a little different, you know.
But if you're learning how to play drums, you can look up to your uncle, and his dad played drums too. But I think that's why he has such a huge respect for Alex, is because he probably looked up to him when he was learning how to play.
No, that's on the other channel. We just talk about it.
But I thought it was interesting how the host asked him about Alex, if he's still playing, and Wolfgang laid it out there and said, I don't think he enjoys or wants to play without his brother here. And Wolfgang said the same thing. I know there's rumors and everyone's wondering if Alex is ever going to play again. I think Wolfgang put that to bed. I guess you can never say never, and maybe we should hear it from Alex's mouth, but Wolf threw it out there, which was pretty crazy.
He answered it a good way, you know. Yeah. But again, dude, how old is Alex?
He's 2 years older than Eddie.
72,
so,
right?
No. Yeah, probably 72.
Right. So when you take that into account or into consideration, it's not like he's in his 30s, you know, and it's like you still have that drive and passion and fucking, you know, sperm in your nutsack where you just want to fucking still do all this shit and conquer the world. Like, he's done it all. And the person, his brother, who he played with, isn't here anymore. And I can totally understand why that would take the, you know, the drive out of you. Like, you know what? I don't need to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Which I respect. It's not like that he's doing it like forced to do it. But didn't he sell all his shit too?
Yeah, well, most of it, a lot of it.
Yeah, and most of the stuff he sold was touring stuff, which you get a new kit every time you tour anyway. He probably, once the tour is over, that stuff probably sat in a warehouse and he never pulled it out again. So why hold on to it, you know? Christopher Live Silva.
I'm in 2 Mammoth shows, front row, good to average band. I've seen Wolfgang play bass with Tremonti in a club, and 3 times with Van Halen. Quality musician, just not my type of rock and roll. Hey, you like what you like, right? I don't think anyone can take away that he's a fucking dope ass musician, though.
Yeah, it's just I'm kind of in the same boat where it's like, I don't know. I've said this before. It's like they're cool songs, but I've heard them a million times from other bands type of thing. It's like, I don't want to shit on anybody or anything and make it seem like I dislike, but it's good stuff. It's just not something that's really gonna, you heard it once, you heard it a million times.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
unique.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I really appreciate
And the
from Wolf,
production is not, it's like the cookie cutter production from a lot of that fucking shit nowadays. And it's like,
yeah, everything's got to be too perfect and too
Yep.
clean. Yeah. The one thing that I said the other day on the chat with Andy, Mikey, Mojowski, Lewis, Kurt was the thing I like the most about Wolf is that he's not riding his dad's coattails. Like he's not going out to play Van Halen shit. Like he's doing his own stuff. And he's just trying to emerge from the shadow of his father, which is probably arguably one of the hardest things to do in music, I would say. And he's trying. I have the utmost respect for the dude. And I want him to succeed,
Yeah, because I think most kids in his situation would be trying to, maybe they don't have the ability to write their own music or come up with their own thing. So that's what they would do is, I'm just going to play my dad's shit. And that only gets you so far, unless you're fucking Jason Bonham, who sucks anyway.
Yeah. Wasn't Glenn Fry, his son's playing his shit?
Well, but he's in the Eagles, right?
What about Zach Starsky, Ringo Starr's son?
Starsky and Hutch.
And not to be a stroke, but I don't think Ringo was an amazing technician behind the kit.
Dude, there are people out there that would wring my neck if they knew what I've said about Ringo Starr. They really would.
Go ahead.
No,
floor is yours, Jay.
I've said it a million times before. Like I listen to the Beatles and I'm like, oh my God, it sounds like fucking somebody's moving the drum kit away from him as he's trying to play it. It's just, and I get it. It's not, it's hard to compare a drummer from how long ago was that? Fucking 60 years ago, right? It's hard. It's not fair to compare a drummer from that era to some of these guys now that can play fucking anything. So again, it's not fair, but I don't know. It's like when I hear Led Zeppelin songs and I'm like, fucking guitars are out of tune. But again, these guys were bombed when they recorded that shit. They probably didn't give a fuck that it was out of tune.
And they're playing with vintage instruments. The technology wasn't there.
If you say so. And Buddy Rich was fucking nasty. Yeah.
Chat was getting all riled up right now.
Yep.
I love it.
And somebody mentioned the Mike Portnoy episode of Drumeo, going back to the Drumeo thing. And it's weird. I used to love Mike Portnoy. I used to think he was one of the best drummers in the world. Like those first 3-4 Dream Theater records, especially after Awake came out, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is bad. And then Change of Seasons, hell yeah. But now it's like, I've said this before. If you would show me a Dream Theater record, let's see, how can I word this? If I fell off the face of the planet after 1995 and came back now, and you showed me, let's just pick a fucking Dream Theater record, the new one, or one, not the Mangini era, of course. But I would be like, that's a different drummer than Mike Portnoy. There's no way that's the same fucking drummer. It's almost like, I don't want to say he got lazy or complacent with what he did and just never. It's just a weird thing because he says now, I don't consider myself a technical drummer. And I think he's doing that because he knows that the Mangini shit is so technical that he would have to like spend a year to learn some of this shit. And he doesn't want to like make it. He's trying to like downplay, like, oh, I'm not that technical a drummer, and it's this and that. He used to be. So that's my rant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a couple of quick things that I've been looking at in the chat. Cheek says no one will ever top Peart. Never ever. Here's the thing I'll say about that dude. I didn't, when I was younger, when I heard Rush, first of all, I thought the singer was a chick.
A lot of people do.
But I remember when I was a kid, my uncle loved Rush. That's his favorite band. And he would always just like listen to the drums. He was air drumming all the time. It always like to me, because no one else when I was like 5, 6, 7, a little kid would do that except for him. So to me, that always stood out to me that how good he was, right? And now looking back, I don't think there was a lot of drummers at that time doing what he was doing.
Yeah. Well, you automatically, it's a natural thing to air drum when Rush is on. Like everyone does it. It's crazy.
He's the most air drummed drummer on the planet ever.
Yeah.
In history.
Mm-hmm.
And
he wrote the music too. A lot of that
the lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics.
I think the one thing that I don't want to say people discount or maybe the way he builds the drums up with the song. Like he'll make little tiny additions as like from verse 1 to verse 2,
crescendo,
chorus 1 to chorus 2 to chorus 3. Like he'll add things, and obviously with the Tom Sawyer shit with the huge fucking drum fill that everybody's like,
yeah,
like that type of stuff. He makes the song grow with the music as well, and it's not easy to do that with drums without sounding like you're playing over the music or doing too much. Because drums, you got to be careful sometimes.
You do. Agreed. So
Spirit of the Radio. That's a badass song.
So the one thing that I want to ask both of you guys right now, like today, like modern, let's say touring musicians, people are playing, regardless of your age. Who do you think right now is up there as some of the best? No order, no list, Jay. I'm just saying.
No. Can you say that again? I was reading a comment and then I missed the first part of what you said.
I was saying like today in 2025, drummers that are active drummers, either touring, music, like session musician, anyone. Who do you think right now that's playing is some of the top drummers today?
Oh, well, I'll put Gavin Harrison in there from what used to be Porcupine Tree. Now he's in the Pineapple something. I forget what his band's called.
And like today, like he's still like nasty.
Yeah. Okay. He's the same type of, I don't want to say same type of drummer, but he does a lot of that too. Like he'll build the drums with the song as well. Like you can tell he's very influenced by Neil Peart style. Ricky Rocket. Danny Carey. Yeah, there you go. Kurt, you got a couple or one? No?
Kenny Arnoff's pretty good. He's done a lot of albums. Beesman, I know who you're gonna say.
Who's Kenny Arnoff?
He's playing with Sammy right now, but Jay, who all has he played with?
Well, he has one of the biggest radio drum fills ever.
Yeah.
Jack and Diane.
Yeah.
The fucking that whole fucking drum fill part. You know what song I'm talking about?
I do.
Okay.
The 80s song.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I never heard of him. Kenny Arnoff, Arnoff. I'm gonna write this
Arenoff, something like that. But he's one of those guys that can, he can play a lot of different styles as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And you think Danny Carey currently, like as of today,
Chili Dogs? There you go, Jeannie.
Oh, one of the best lines.
Yeah, you think Danny Carey currently is still also up there?
Yeah, I mean,
like you don't think he's lost a step or anything? You still think?
Dude, when you're playing that, when you're a drummer and you get that old, yeah, you're gonna lose a step.
There you go, Beesman.
Max Weinberg from the E Street Band.
Mm-hmm.
And Beesman likes his son more than his dad.
Yeah.
I think what he's done with Suicidal has been pretty good, honestly.
I haven't heard it.
He brings like little energy to the band, which I think it honestly needed. Little youth, hot beef injection, you know?
Yeah, Cameron Marco Miniman is fucking nasty. Straight up nasty.
Marco Miniman.
Yes. That he ain't Primus anymore.
Nope.
Did I tell you this shit?
You told me, but I think you should tell everyone about this.
All right, so Primus got a new drummer recently. Okay. His name is John Hoffman. So I'm trying to think what year this would have been. Like 2007. There was a time where Gizmachi needed a new drummer, and we were choosing different guys. And if anybody goes on YouTube after the show, of course, and types in John Hoffman Gizmachi, John Hoffman was trying out to be the drummer, and he and I had phone conversations about it and all this shit. And I believe that was around the time we ended up, we got Chad or we got Kenny? I can't remember. Kenny Arnoff, yeah. But he was up there for considerations to be the Gizmachi drummer. And I remember months ago when Primus announced their new drummer, I was like, holy shit. No way. This is the guy that fucking tried out. And it's funny because he looks exactly the same as he did. And this is pretty cool. Like, that guy's in fucking Primus now. We could have had him. But
Oh,
What's up, AJ?
what do we miss?
hold on.
So everybody go message John Hoffman and tell him Jay from Gizmachi sent you. Did he delete them?
No, they're up here.
Keep scrolling down.
They're up here. Right there.
Oh, yeah, there they are. That's him.
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
What
But
year?
I was laughing at the picture of you and Balls. 18 years ago.
Oh my God. 18 fucking years ago. Yep.
What's great about the videos with Balls and Jay is like Jay is so serious.
Yep. There it is.
That's pretty cool.
That
So the
is.
guy that the drummer of Primus tried out for Gizmachi.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Hell yeah.
Yep. And we said no. So 18 years ago, what year would that have been?
So 2007.
7, yeah.
So I guess that was when we got Kenny.
Chesney.
Yeah, Kenny Chesney.
Sweet.
I like how, yeah, scary that YouTube is even 18. It's older than 18 years old. Like how,
Yeah.
Video. How the fuck am I 40? Well, it's been time.
I like Jay and Balls back in the day would like give updates on the album.
That never came out.
That never came out.
Yeah, YouTube's 20 years old.
Damn.
You know, I think it was created by a couple guys in Chicago, right? And they sold it to Google.
For how much?
Lots of money.
No, probably not. Compared to like what it's worth now.
Oh, right.
My God. Dude, Jimmy's friend Kyle, Brian?
Yeah.
Kyle Crawford?
Mhm.
Now, according to Kyle and Jimmy, Kyle owned a shitload of Bitcoin when it was like worth pennies on the dollar. And he sold it for like Warcraft money or something like that years ago. Like he had I want to say he had a couple thousand Bitcoins. When it was worth like pennies.
Oh, no.
And he fucking sold them to buy Warcraft shit. Could you imagine? I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Knowing you'd be sitting on billions of dollars.
Retirement money right there.
Retire. That's generational fucking money, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Man.
What's up to Chad?
Chad.
What's up, Chad?
Sold my Bitcoin.
I can't remember what the website was before YouTube that had videos.
Brazzers.
The name of that one. No, U-bomb or U-bab or something like that.
U-bomb.
I don't remember, dude.
Oh yeah, it
U-bomber.
was. People just upload their personal videos. Shit that was
Was
funny.
it
or great.
like Vines or whatever? Remember that?
I don't know.
Vines,
Yeah.
veins,
Veins,
veiny cock.
veiny dongs.
Wait a second.
Yeah, there you go.
World?
World.
Bobby D's got it.
Well, butt cheeks had it. We
Oh,
giving
okay.
something away? Dude, look at this shit. Billy De Silva. My buddy's sister's dog dug up 100 1-ounce gold coins in their backyard, and they fucking turned them in.
To who? Indiana Jones?
Junior. Turn them in.
Wow.
Dad. No.
The dog's
way.
name was Indiana.
What was their why? Why?
That's just dumb.
They're on your property.
Right.
They're yours.
That's crazy. Oh, AJ says Vine was TikTok with a different name. Yeah. I don't TikTok. You guys TikTok?
No.
Kurt?
No.
Me neither.
A 100 ounces of gold is $330,000.
And you're gonna turn it in. You know the cops fucking. Oh, thanks. We'll we'll get it to the right authorities. Yeah.
Yeah. Donate it to the local museum
Yeah.
where no one gets rich.
Fucking idiots.
Crazy.
What did he say? They gave. They turn them in and they let them keep one of them as a reward.
One? Gee, thanks.
I hope they regret it. I hope every time they fucking pay their mortgage every month, they're like, you know what? This shit should be paid off already.
Were they golden bullions?
The bullion cube?
Bullion cubes?
The other day I was at the rest area taking a piss.
Whoa.
And the rest areas over here are split. Like one side's cars and the other sides are trucks,
Yeah.
like semis.
Trucks and RVs.
So I pull in, take my piss, wash my hands, get back in my truck, and there's a $10 bill on the ground on the sidewalk.
Uh-oh. Don't touch it.
Why? It's got anthrax on it.
Well, continue the story and I'll tell you.
So there's no one in the parking lot. I picked it up and took it. What am I supposed to do? Go turn it in?
Well, you watch those videos? That's a trap now that these fucking creepos are setting for like women.
Oh,
and
really?
kids and shit. Yeah, they leave fucking money on the ground and there's some chemical they put on it that basically you fucking pass out. There's a video clip of like a security cam from like a fucking traffic light or a street light or something like that of some woman like about to get in her car and she picks up money and she's fucking, and all of a sudden she's like fainting and some guy gets out of a car right next to her and fucking grabs her.
No
Gotta
shit.
be careful with that shit. Turn,
I
you
don't
gonna fucking smell it?
I don't have it anymore. I must have spent it. I'm
Gonna
still
lick it.
alive.
Lick it.
Alive.
Maybe that's what happened to Nelson.
No, but in all seriousness,
Mhm.
imagine like just being such a huge piece of shit. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to throw like fentanyl on a $10 bill, $20 bill, something. I'm going to lay it out for a woman. And I hope when she touches it, then she's going to pass out. I'm going to pick her up. Like, where did you fuck up? Like, when did that like become like, that's a good option?
They don't think like us, man. You know?
What a fucking
People are sick.
scumbag piece of shit.
Well, you can't control if a dude picks it up or if a kid picks it up or if a dog walks up and
Right.
licks it.
Yep. But then you just don't do anything if a dude or a dog fucking does it. But
There was going to be a serial killer in Connecticut over the weekend.
there was gonna be?
There was going to be, yeah.
Well, what'd somebody do to you?
No, I was talking to Kurt about this. It was
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I just think I wouldn't say I snapped, but I take a lot of bullshit all the time, and I just swallow it, move on with my day, or I'll be the one to fix everything. And on Saturday, something happened in my house, and I'm like, you know what? I can't fucking do this. Like, I was so mad. So basically, got a new car. Daughter opened the door to one car, and we're in the garage. And the other one opened the door and hit my new car that had 61 miles on it and scratched it. And they both looked at me like I had 3 penises. Like I did something wrong. I was so mad, and I knew it was like I'm more mad than I should be right now. And then I started thinking about all the bullshit that I deal with every day for the last like however long, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill someone. And I didn't realize like I was so stressed out until that moment. So
Man. So that's probably why you didn't answer when I called you on Saturday.
I think I was taking a nap when you called.
Taking a shit.
No, I think I was planning my murder fucking spree when you called, so I didn't answer it.
Yeah, I was having a couple days where I was just like, man. And like I was talking to Kurt right before the show, and like Monday, I'm pumped. Monday's the first Monday or day during the week I've been off this year. So I'm like, man, I guess I'm a little stressed. I probably
Randy
should
wants
relax
to know if you called your insurance agent.
No. Nope. But yeah,
You know, leave it, so every time you just keep getting mad every time you look at it.
It's not super noticeable unless like you go up to it and you're like, oh, there's a nice scratch in your car. That's awesome.
What color of paint is it?
Red.
Oh.
So it's all good. You know, it's just a car, not a big deal. But I guess if my
not
daughter,
a big deal, but I almost killed my kids over it.
Yeah.
I guess if like they just at the moment, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Dad. You know, like, or
no, when you say they looked at you like it was your fault, can you kind of describe that?
They just looked at me and then just sat in the car, like, oh, let's go get breakfast, and I'm like,
did they not know like what it did?
I don't know.
You were too busy fucking steaming.
I was seething, and I knew because
he was seeing red. No pun intended.
If anyone like really knows me, I don't yell. I never yell. And if
Maybe
I yell,
you need to. Maybe you need to.
Yeah,
Gotta
if
let it
I
out.
yell, something bad's going on. Like, and so I just sat in the car, and then we started driving to breakfast, Dunkin' Donuts. Rory's quiet because she knows. She's like, "Oh, Dad's pissed," and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, "What can I say to make me feel better?" Because right now, like, I think the rage is building, and then I just say, "Yeah, I can't wait till you guys get a car when you're older, brand new car."
Kurt.
That was basically, I was like, I can't wait till you guys get a new car. I'm gonna fucking kick it. And then and that's all I said. And I just stopped. And then we got to Dunkin', I ordered the breakfast, and we were good to go. So,
But it's built up inside you. You need to release the demons.
definitely. And I work out, right? And that always helps. But you know, I guess I think
yeah, I work out.
no, I work out like, and then like I feel that really helps out with my days. But
of course,
and
it
your
does.
breath.
and I think basically everyone who's watching the show right now will probably agree with what I'm about to say.
44 titties.
Those, and you're going through the day and you're going like, all right, in 10 minutes, I got to leave because I got to do this. Then I got this to do. Then I got to do this. Then I got to go pick up my kid. It's like you're always like trying to cram everything in because you're on timelines and there's always stuff to do. It's never like, what do you got to do today? Nothing. I have nothing to do. Like that never happens for me. And so on Saturday, I'm like, I'm going to play the guitar. And if it takes me 5 hours until I'm done, then so be it. If it's going to take me, it was fantastic. I worked out. I'm like, I'm going to stay here as long as I want. It's not like, all right, I got 45 minutes. Then I got to get back for this and I got to go. No, it was the best Saturday ever. Now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a nap. I did. It was great.
Yes.
So yeah, enough about me. But thanks to Metalworks. Appreciate it, bud.
Fruit roll-ups.
So did you get the car fixed or did you have it looked at?
No.
Are
No,
you going to? Is it dented or just scratched?
scratched.
Ah, well, that'll be able to buff that out, no problem.
Yeah, Kurt told me what to do. You said rub your fingernail over it, and you said if you feel it, it went through the clear coat. If it doesn't, then you're okay.
Yeah, if you don't feel the scratch with your fingernail, you can buff it out. If you feel it, you gotta redo the clear coat.
Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. It's just a car. It's just a car.
Just a car. Cars can be fixed.
It's got 68 miles on it now. It's okay.
How many did it have when you 60 something, 65, 61?
61 at the time.
61.
Because when I got in the car, I looked at it. I'm like,
gas yet. He hasn't even filled it up yet.
I haven't even filled it up.
There's
And there's
61
a
fucking
scratch.
miles on it, and there's already a scratch.
Yeah.
Renus wants to know what kind of car.
Daewoo Lanos.
What the fuck is that?
A Daewoo. They still make those?
No.
Oh, Beesman doesn't want to tell you.
It's a Pontiac Sebring.
It's one of the Pontiac Sunfire, the little red one.
Ford Festiva.
Yes. Dude, I had a buddy, Brian McGowan, I used to play hockey with. He had a Ford Fest. His parents had it. It had like 300,000 miles on it. The fucking thing just would not die.
300,000 miles?
Yes, it's probably still running to this day. It wouldn't surprise me.
No shit.
Yep.
But it's like in that moment of just like anger. And I was just thinking about like every little thing that bothers me, everything. Right? Like, let's say I go into like Brody's room and there's like clothes on the floor, and I'm like, "Oh, can you just clean that up or whatever?" And then like the next day, like that same article of clothes is in the same spot, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's like it's not a big deal, but it just like all added up, and yeah.
I want to see Brody walk in the house with his cleats on, just fucking tramping around.
Oh, he would. I would kill him. Who knows?
Oh man.
Then it's like like every little thing on earth that bothers you, it just is like at the forefront. It was pretty amusing.
You got to let it out. You're doing that.
Laugh about it now. We're all right.
Yeah, it's all good. I feel better now. Thanks everyone for your Concernicus. I'm all right.
You imagine Brody with his cleats on, sliding across the hardwood floor, doing the moonwalk.
You kidding me?
Oh man,
Yeah.
you do good. Hey, Dad, I'm going to bed.
No, Brody just goes to bed and doesn't tell anyone. He's just like gone, like an
Really?
Irish goodbye.
No
Yeah.
good night, Dad. No nothing.
No, sometimes he will, but it depends. Most of the times he's just like, I'm gonna go do homework. Okay, and then he's gone
We're
forever.
gonna go do homework.
Yeah.
I do that too. I Irish goodbye when I go to bed.
Do you?
My family stays up usually an hour or two past me, so I just go to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
Do you go to bed normally? Like, what's a normal bedtime for you?
9:10.
9:10.
9:10 or 9/10?
9:10 or 9:11 or 9:12, like around just a little bit after 9 usually.
And then do you go like in bed, turn on the TV, just wind down? Yeah.
Yep.
What about you, Jay? Do you go and watch TV? Do you have TV in the room?
Nope.
No.
No.
Can you guys go to bed when it's just complete silence?
Oh yeah.
I can, but I like some kind of music or sleep type of soundscapes. Some of that shit. I like that type of stuff.
I used to be able to sleep with music. Now as I get older, I start like skipping songs and this is a great song and kind of listen to it, and so I try not to do that anymore. Where TV, you can somewhat drown it out until a fucking commercial comes on and it's 10 decibels louder.
Isn't that the worst?
God damn.
Dude.
The worst.
We're watching the Harry Potter fucking series.
You're dabbling.
Yeah. Well,
Look at you, all grown up, Jay.
Never seen them.
So we're on the third one now.
It's my favorite.
Dude, I don't know, like if anybody else has this problem. Maybe it's just because they're older movies and it's kind of like before streaming was like huge. Dude, we got to put the fucking stereo cranked to hear these fucking movies. And it sucks too because like the dialogue compared to the explosions,
That's the worst. Yeah.
it's like fucking, it's the difference is crazy. So now, like, I guess in the modern stuff, like video games included, there's like, what do they call it? Not a nighttime mode. I forget, but when you change the audio, you can make it so like the levels are closer. So when you're listening at night or something in the house and you have to turn the volume up to hear the fucking voices, once shit starts hitting the fan, you're not like turning the fucking volume down again. So it kind of levels everything out equally.
Yeah.
But dude, in these older fucking,
They were trying to make it a theater experience,
dude,
but your TV doesn't project
no
audio from someone talking like a theater does. So it just doesn't work.
And we have a I don't know if there's something else, maybe because our stereo or the receiver that we have that's powering the speakers. Dude, I bought it in 1998.
98.
And it's still fucking going strong. It's when I'm, everything else it's fine with, but some of these movies that you're watching, it sucks. You gotta. So the problem is on PlayStation, when your controller turns off after 10 minutes, you give it a little ba-ding, ba-ding, loud as shit. Or when you back out of it and you don't realize, like you go back because it's on Max, is what we've been watching it on. So when you back out of fucking the movie and all the sound effects start hitting, it's fucking cranked.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Jesus. So anyway.
So Ellie, she likes Harry Potter. She's into it.
Well, neither kid wanted to watch them until I downloaded the Harry Potter game.
Oh.
It's actually, I played a little bit. It's actually fucking a cool game.
Game's awesome.
So the kids started watching and they're like, what's this? So me and Jeannie are like, do you want to watch the Harry Potter movies? No. And then after a few more days, like another time I played it for a little bit and they were like, this is kind of cool. So we started watching them and the kids love them. So
you're playing the Hogwarts game?
A little bit.
Yeah,
just dabbling.
That game's the shit.
It is. Yep.
Did you guys
it's
go to
Minecraft?
Minecraft?
It's a good excuse because Killian will be like, "Hey, Daddy, can you play?" Oh, yeah, why not? I can play that. It gives you an excuse to play a video game.
I guess you're twisting my arm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, come on, Killian, I don't want to play that again.
Yeah, you're getting into like they get because the series, if you guys are not aware, like each movie, each book gets a little more mature. So you're getting into like. The third one, I thought it was the best one because it went from like a kid stuff to like there's more darkness to it. There's like, the Death Eaters and
dude, those guys, the Death Eaters are the shit. We got a half hour left in it, and I felt like there was a lull, like a quarter of the way in, where it was super cheesy, and I just kept looking at Jeannie like, "Oh my god, really? Is this where the fucking?" And then all of a sudden, it got like really cool, and I'm like, "All right, here we go."
Then you get to the fourth one is the shit. Fifth and sixth are awesome. Yeah.
But
you'll see, like you'll watch the next one and you're like, all right, I know what your favorite part is. You'll see it. It's fucking dope.
Oh, some titties?
Of course. Some British titties.
Didn't the kid that played Harry Potter, didn't he do Weird Al?
Yeah. Isn't that him or is that?
Yep. I think that's him.
Did
you watch that movie?
Maybe I should use the center channel because right now we only have we have it hooked up stereo, but there's 2 speakers in front and 2 speakers in back. But the way, Brian, you've been in our house before, the way the people that owned it beforehand put the speakers in the walls, it's like a fucking dummy did it. Like they didn't have an audio person come out and be like, well, plus the house isn't really made for that type of shit. I guess you can, the TV wall isn't that big or whatever.
I have speakers on my wall, you son of a bitch.
Well, you probably had them hooked up right. The people who did these ones didn't. So the center speaker is behind the TV. And I don't know. It's just whatever. But
what's up, Cameron Brown?
Oh, Cameron says the way they darkened the Warner Brothers logo / intro a bit more with each movie as well. Oh, I didn't even notice that shit.
Subliminal.
Some good stuff. Man. I'm so proud of you for watching Harry Potter.
Cherry Popper.
Yeah, I've never seen them. I think my girls and my kids have watched it. But when we went to Disney World or Universal Studios down there in Orlando, they have Harry Potter World, and we walked through it. It was pretty cool. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at.
When were you in Florida?
2021, maybe.
Hmm.
Does that matter?
Yes.
Okay.
That's cool. Good, man.
People were drinking the butter beer.
Butter beer.
Yeah.
Fucking Peter North behind the fucking bar filling them up.
It's basically cream soda with whipped cream, right, Brian? I think.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But in the movies, they're like kind of like alcoholic beverages. I always thought like a little bit, get a little lit up.
Nick,
You guys-
Lord of the Rings is the shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Jay, you watched Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
What?
Parts are cool. I feel like those movies should be like an hour and a half long. It's just too much shit, too much dialogue. You know?
I fucking love them shits. Anytime it's like it's on, I'm like, hell yeah, I got 5 hours to kill watching this. You know?
You ever binge watch all 6 at once?
There's 6 of them?
Yeah, The Hobbit.
Well, there's more. There's new ones.
I didn't
now.
watch the fucking Hobbit.
The Hobbit's cool.
Yeah.
Lorena Hobbit.
Stubby.
Lorena Hobbit. That's awesome. The no, those are good, but the Lord of the Rings are better. It's a better story.
I don't know. Oh, Harry Potter's dead, huh? Marinus. Breaking news here on Under the Bus Network, everybody. Which one did they have to overdub all of Harry Potter's dialogue because his voice changed right in the middle of filming?
Puberty.
Well, it was either the second or third one I remember reading years ago, where like halfway through filming, his voice changed.
Second one.
Possibly.
They had
I
to
don't
like
know.
overdub like half of the fucking film. You had to go in and change it. That's funny shit.
Guilty pleasure. You guys have Peacock, the
No.
streaming channel?
Yeah.
Have you gone to the WWE station?
That's why I have Peacock. So yes.
Dude, I've been watching all the old Monday Night Nitros. Every episode is on there.
I know. I watched them. Did you watch the Raw that I'm on?
That's the first thing I went to.
Of course. Yeah, I watched the Nitros. Those are the shit.
Brian Beesman.
I like the Nitros of like 95, 96, 97, like when Sting.
Yeah. I can't believe
Like-
how small the stage was for the ring.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh yeah. Bang.
Like,
Fucking Kim Page, the Nitro Girls, dude. Fucking terrible dancing.
Oh
Huge
man, that's so cool to watch those. And oh man, just brings back memories. Some of the guys were a joke.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
they didn't make it, but
Yep.
yeah.
But they had Hogan, Macho Man, DDP, Goldberg, obviously.
NWO.
Yeah, I used to watch that over WWE.
Oh
For
yeah,
a period of
a couple
time,
years.
yeah. Raw, Nitro was better than Raw for a period of time.
Live.
Well, I always felt like Raw, like when you go back and watch those older ones, even at their peak, when it was obviously The Rock and Stone Cold, dude, the rest of the episode was dog shit. Like some of the Val Venus stuff, like all that crap. I never dug the D-Generation X crap. I
Yeah,
hated X.
Brian likes it. They
Yeah.
were struggling.
I never liked that stuff. It was like the only time I gave a shit about it was when it was The Rock and Stone Cold and fucking
Yeah.
Mr. McMahon.
China. That was
Yep.
My favorite wrestler of all time is Triple H. So I love DX.
Wait, what is this? I tagged Jay on Instagram with a honky tonk video. What?
Jay will check it next year.
I got a long sideburn, got my hair slicked back.
So funny.
So Bobby D, I was on Raw in '99. It was either I don't remember. Was it before or after? It was the Raw before WrestleMania or the Raw after? I think it was before.
You know damn well.
I don't remember. It was in March of '99. It's when Stone Cold came out in the beer truck. It's in Albany, New York.
Oh, that one's the shit.
That's like the #1 Raw of all time. I was there.
Beesman's watched it 28 times this year.
So I was on it at the very beginning. So this is before, like, we had cell phones and stuff. But like my friends, we all had like Suck It I was the S of Suck It. So then it like focuses on me. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, so like for a good couple seconds, like I was on TV. I go to school the next day. Everyone's like, yo, I saw you in Raw. I was like the biggest superstar ever.
So Brian turned the corner going to fucking class.
Remember my boy Rob West in school? I would like hit him with the too sweet in the middle of the hallway.
Girls in cars. Remember that shit? Girls in cars. Who was that? Strike Force? Was Strike Force Girls in Cars? Renus, refresh my memory. Fucking Girls in Cars.
Bobby D says the teacher made him turn his DX Suck It shirt inside out.
Oh yeah, that was the norm. I think that happened probably in every fucking school.
Remember when they like for some reason they thought corn was some like racial epithet, and remember that? Like
No, I
corn
remember
meant something.
311.
Oh,
I remember
yeah, like
311. That whole thing. Oh, it's
KKK.
11 is the K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. So it's It's like, yeah, dude. Like people are so fucking dumb.
Stupid.
Hey Zach.
What's up, Zach Thong? How you doing, man?
1877 cars for kids. Remember that fucking commercial?
Oh yeah.
Always hear it on WFAN.
Sucked into your brain.
So Brian, I wanted to you were at a massive wrestling event in the heyday of the Attitude Era.
Yep.
Where when you watch those back, and obviously Kurt's been watching them, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking signs.
Yeah.
How did anybody see the goddamn ring? Because there's fucking signs everywhere behind that shit.
Yeah.
So who was sitting behind you when he had the S up? Were they like fucking down in front?
Well, so when I went to Nitro in 99.
99.
They came to Yakima. People would only put the signs up when the camera would pan the audience.
So they would kind of you would know when.
Yep.
Okay.
Or if people were sitting down in front where someone was talking in the ring, then the people behind him that had the sign would hold it up. But when I was there in 99, it was just only when the cameras would pan the audience.
Yeah, 99 was basically the end of the end for
WCW. Yeah.
WCW.
Once they went to the red and black, stab you in the back attack.
Yeah,
like the wolf.
Well,
and then
it was cool at first.
At first, it was cool, but then it was just like either you're NWO black and white or black and red.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too many guys involved, and then when Hogan came back, I remember he was feuding with Kidman, and Hogan had the fucking black jeans and the fucking white tank top and the black vest, and remember it was like because there was the new blood, the younger guys coming up, and Hogan was the FUNB, fuck you, new blood. Yeah. I thought that was like really gee.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, that was the end of WCW.
Yep.
Crazy stuff.
See, Renus, man, he knows all about this shit.
Hell yeah.
My older boy, Billy DeSilva, says his older brother, hey, everybody in his family has a fucking cool story. We got his fucking, who's gonna call it, finding gold in their backyard.
Yeah.
His older brother caught Bret Hart's glasses when he threw them into the crowd.
Oh, that's cool. The Hitman.
Yeah,
The,
Virgil being in the NWO is
the excellence of prostitution.
who's that?
Bret Hart.
He likes prostitutes?
No, excellence of execution. Remember?
Yeah,
Oh.
no. I didn't know if there was if he got busted with some prostitute or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, Virgil did nothing.
No.
Ever in his whole life.
Yeah.
Ever.
Vincent, Virgil.
I feel like there's two guys that if they were better on the mic, and obviously Bret Hart is considered one of the greatest ever, but he had zero fucking charisma.
Yeah.
Zero fucking mic skills. And him
I'm
and
the best there ever will be. Like that was his only like line.
Yep. Him and like in Sid Vicious or Sid Justice. Like he had his moments, but like he would always stumble over something. Or if I remember him and Nash and Hall were into it, and he's like, if you were, what does he say? Because I'm half as smart as you, or some shit like that. And it's a fucking, remember when Nash came in, he had the fucking fake chin to look like fucking Sid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah,
Nash.
Luger too. Luger as well. Luger was fucking no goddamn mic skills.
Yeah.
Ah,
I hated Luger's hair. I couldn't root for that guy. Fuck him.
Yeah. You could tell he was just totally acting.
well, Luger, I mean, he kind of had the this with a ponytail.
Yeah.
It was kind of slicked back though, but yeah, Luger, like I liked him as a heel more than I liked him as a baby face easily.
I just love Sting. I thought Sting was always the man.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about him is because when I remember being a kid, I never watched WCW, but I always knew who Sting was because of his face paint and whatever. And then when he remade himself into like the Crow Sting, grew out his hair, I thought it was fucking phenomenal. Like a character change.
Yeah.
He was silent. He didn't talk. He'd come down from the rafters. Yeah. Or he'd just be up in the rafters. Yeah, that was the shit.
Yep. And I remember all the fake Stings.
Oh yeah.
They all had the plastic masks. Remember the one where like
he was there?
He had a plastic mask over and he flipped it up and it was him.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the shit.
That was the shit.
Yep.
Hogan's like,
dude, Hogan pretending like when he'd like, what's going on? Like, and back into the middle of the ring and like turn around.
It's surprised. Yeah. Or when you get his hand, squeezed.
Yep.
Remember, like all the Playboys, they would have all the WWE guys, females.
Yep. Tori Wilson.
Yeah. Sable.
Sable. Yeah.
Christy Hammy.
Oh, Arenas. Benoit always makes it on our show for some reason.
Benoit was not in WCW at that time.
That's right.
It's WWE.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or F back then. I can't remember which one it was.
I wonder if you could still purchase Benoit merch.
Nah, dude, they fucking scrubbed him.
Did they?
As much as they could from everything. Yep.
I'm gonna look for it right now.
Well, what would it be? Like fucking a weight bench?
Cables?
Cables from a weight bench? Like, what would it be?
Yeah.
God, it's so fucked up.
Yeah. They sell necklaces with a syringe on the end of them.
Oh my God.
What was the company that took the WWF name?
World Wildlife Federation.
Wildlife Federation.
Foundation.
Yeah.
So
How did they win?
I think they just had it first.
yeah.
Oh, dude, how a judge fucking decided for come on.
Rodman.
Once they started pulling like the celebrities, it was kind of cheese.
Yeah.
Madness.
Dude, when WCW brought in Master P and all that shit, I was like, this is fucking no way. This is gay.
Yeah.
That was the end for me with that shit.
Yeah.
Master P with the hootie hoo and all that crap.
Hootie hoo.
I was never a Conan fan.
K Dog.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't like when Kevin Nash came to the fucking ring with the fucking bandana tied off. Like I thought that was
Cheese.
yeah, like this shit. Where is it? Oh no, he's got the backwards hat. Okay, never mind.
Well, they have a Chris Benoit WWF Rabid Wolverine shirt. I'm gonna send that to Kurt.
Karl Malone.
Do you remember when who is it? Malone diamond cut. Who did he diamond cut? Who was because it was DDP and Malone versus Rodman and
Hogan.
So did Malone diamond cut fucking Hogan?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Outside on the fucking
concrete.
Was it the
Yeah.
And then remember DDP got looking around. Yeah. Those were the days, man.
Wear the Benoit shirt on Father's Day.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
Damn.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Fucking Benoit.
Oh yeah, Andy Hogan's a Floridian. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, he's from
Tampa.
Yep, Clearwater. Oh, that's where he lives now, I think, right? Man.
Speaking of death, Nelson Rodriguez is here. What's going on, Nelson?
Nelson.
Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, Mongo McMichael. He was a part of the NWO, wasn't he?
Yep, he was.
God.
And the Four Horsemen, right?
Yes. I don't know how. No, it's like a lazy four. It's almost like you have Novocaine fucking fingers.
Jack off hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Benoit merch is killing it on Temu.
Ooh.
Can't try 55. Damn.
Wrist lock.
Mongo didn't know a wrist lock from a wrist. Was that like some? Did somebody say that? One of the announcers or something? Was that something Heenan said? Because I could hear him saying it like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, good old days, man.
Yeah, I know.
Good.
I can't. I try to get into the shit nowadays. Like I remember, I tried to watch like the AEW and stuff, and it's like, I don't know. Is it the lighting? It's just weird. Like everything is so well lit now, and it's almost like, and the crowd too doesn't help because unless these guys are like literally jumping off the fucking scaffolding, nobody cheers for anything anymore. You have to literally kill yourself out there.
Yeah.
To get a reaction from the crowd.
It's because they've outdone themselves too many times.
The best dude in AEW is Kenny Omega.
Well, how old is he now, though, man?
I don't know, late 30s, early 40s.
Oh no, doesn't even look like himself anymore, dude.
Well, you had like diverticulitis. Doesn't help.
Diver down ticulitis.
Yep.
Dude, I was watching TNA for a while, like when Hogan got in there back in like 2010.
Here we go, Bobby D.
There he goes, Boner. I spotted you in the crowd on Raw. You had on a DX shirt.
I did. And Kenny Omega is 41.
Wow. I tried to get into the NXT for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was all right. But the old heydays, it'll never be what it was back in the 80s and 90s.
Renus, he had gray hair in high school.
I did. I dyed it though.
Steve Martin. Steve Martin.
Steve Bartman.
I was so self-conscious about it.
Of course, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of like I was like a freak. Like this fucking freak has gray hair.
Brian's a fucking teacher now. Look, he's fucking coming to school with gray hair.
My brother Colt, he doesn't have gray hair. like I do, and he's older than me. Isn't that weird?
I was 12.
You were really 12 when you got to first gray?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was in 7th grade.
Wow.
That shit was terrifying.
Did they call you Gandalf the Grey?
Yeah, before he was the first.
That was the first, yeah. It was terrible.
Hand off the gay.
But now, like being in my 40s, it's like, all right, I don't mind the gray now because I'm not balding at all. I have no issues with that, so I'm good to go.
Oh, not in the back. So not in the back.
Nowhere, dude.
That shit's pushing back, man. You're getting get the 5.5 head.
Dude, that's just Monster 4. I was born with this shit.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
It's like Pangea. It's like the supercontinent on my forehead.
So what is it? 4, 5, 4 head, 5 head, right?
I saw somebody I saw recently. I was like, that's a fucking 3 head. That shit was like getting into your eyebrows almost. Like, who the fuck?
Yeah. What's her name? That porn star, Khalifa.
Oh yeah, well she has some thick ass eyebrows.
She's got a 2 head. She doesn't have a forehead.
Yeah.
It goes from eyebrow, like space, and then hairline.
I don't even find her attractive. I don't get what the big hubbub is about with her.
She's not ugly.
I don't know.
What about Hogan when he was losing his hair?
Dude, he was losing his hair when he fucking
12
was born.
But I mean, he kept the.
Yep.
Oh man.
But for some reason it works. What's Beesman? What are you sending us?
My mom sent me a picture when Brody was born.
Uh-huh.
So I was 26 in that picture.
So you dyed your hair.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can we show this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just making sure.
I dyed my hair, but luckily my facial hair wasn't turning gray yet. But like I had a ton of gray, like here.
Did you have facial hair when you were 12?
Oh,
look at that.
Yeah.
Little broads.
It's crazy.
He's got the mini Sibian on his belly.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
How young Brian looks there. Damn.
Yeah. Crazy.
What year was that?
2008.
Well, here it is. Brian was 12, so fucking kudos to him.
Just getting filthy.
I gotta take.
Yeah.
But
Man.
This is true as well. Yep. Thanks, Bedtime. I appreciate it. So Jay, what anything else you've been listening to lately?
Listening to some Lynch Mob yesterday and today.
Okay.
First 2 records. I don't know. Dude, I really wish that I could find some modernish metal that just doesn't sound cookie cutter. And it doesn't have just fucking those over the top, like barking fucking vocals. I wish I could.
I
If
agree.
anybody knows any out there that's, it's got some melody to it and not just, fake fucking drums and, stock fucking presets on a goddamn Kemper or whatever, let me know.
Yeah. There's not much. I can't think of any. I've been listening to a ton of Acid Bath lately. Have you listened to those guys?
I might have. Are they like stoner metal a little bit or no? Am I thinking of a different band? What's that? Cookies and Cream?
Ben and Jerry's Cookie de Monster. Oh my.
Oh my word.
They're having a ice cream and oh, that's all Oreo, Jay. Oh man. I'm having an organism right now.
Didn't somebody from Ben and Jerry's just do something crazy last week or some shit?
I don't know.
I remember hearing something. Somebody.
Yeah, the guy, he was arrested like in the Senate or whatever.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's a big, huge Republican, so they didn't like that what he was doing. So
play your own Jay music has to make yourself happy, dude. I don't want to listen to myself anymore. I want to listen to other fucking people.
yeah, I'll send you an acid bath song or two and see if you enjoy it. I don't think you will, but why not give it a try? The old college try.
College try.
I think Jeannie would like them more than you.
Well, it's funny when you hear the name Acid Bath, you're like, oh, they got to be like fucking beyond death metal. Yeah.
They have an awesome song called "Scream of the Butterfly." That's a song I think you should check out. It's fucking awesome.
It's not far off, Nick.
30 in pre-production.
Yeah.
Pre-production.
Jay's mixing it.
Do you hear that Josh Freese got fired from Foo Fighters?
Yeah, has anything come out about why?
I haven't heard anything. That dude's fucking awesome. By the way, speaking of drummers, Josh Freese is the man.
Yeah, he's a good drummer.
Yeah,
that band, it's really changed, huh? In the last couple of years. Woo. They were like on top of the world.
Later, Andy.
Bye, Andy. Good to see you, bud.
He's got the runs, guys.
I just think it's funny how like Dave Grohl was big man on campus, and now like a lot of people look at him as a fucking scumbag.
Well, he had a child, right?
Or she's pregnant, one of the two.
Just when you think somebody's like, oh, this guy looks like he's a fucking just blah, blah, blah. And then,
Oh, there's actually a video out of why he was fired. Josh Freese reveals reasons why he was fired.
Give us the Cliff Notes, Brian.
I don't know. I'm looking right now. They called him on Monday, and they said they're going to go in a different direction with a new drummer.
It's the it's the regular answer. Generic.
He cheated on his drummer too. That's all he says.
He put out a funny reasons, the top 10 reasons why he got fired. So you can only name one Fugazi song, because I guess that's like one of Dave Grohl's favorite bands of all time.
We're going a different direction. No shit, you're firing me. Duh.
They called him on the phone to tell him?
I think they emailed him.
No.
Oh, no, they called him. They called me on Monday night to let me know they've decided.
It was Facebook Messenger.
Well, with Slipknot fired Joey via email. They sent him.
Well, listen. If somebody, pardon me, if you're having an issue with a band member or somebody that is, again, we don't know all the details of all this shit, but if you have somebody in a band that has like drug issues or somebody that's not themselves and you don't want to deal with that type of shit in person, I can understand, if you can't get a hold of somebody or if they're just fucking off the rocker, fuck it. But
yeah,
we don't know all the shit that happened.
There was also a video, I think last week, of Chris Adler. Lamb of God has never addressed firing him. And he talked about it. He's like, yeah, they, I was in Megadeth. They didn't like that. I had a motorcycle accident. And then they fired me. It's like, and then people, like, I love reading the comments, like, oh, this is so, it's like what Slipknot did with Joey. And I'm like, no one knows the real story. And you'll never hear Slipknot say it, and you'll never hear Lamb of God say it. Like, there's some shit when your brother is still in the band and sided with everyone else to fire you. Like you're the fucking problem.
I told you the truth, right? What
You
happened?
told me the truth, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People are dumb.
Well, nobody wants to take accountability, you know, and I don't know.
Agreed. Well, that goes to my number one pet peeve in the world: lack of accountability. Just like you fucked up, you own it.
Yeah.
You know, like I fuck up all the time. I've probably fucked up 15 times since we've done this show, but like it is what it is. You know, but everyone, you always have a reason why, and there's always an excuse. Like,
Yep.
You
Eventually,
having your phone by your microphone going off.
I was gonna say the mistake stopped when Brian's phone hit the floor. That's what I was gonna say.
Sure.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know, just saying, hey, you know what? I'm the reason why I got kicked out of that band. I was doing shit I shouldn't have been doing. I fucked up.
Yep.
Because guess what? If you hold yourself accountable and admit what you did was wrong and you are doing stuff to right the ship, maybe there comes a time down the road where, like, you know what? Fuck it. You know?
Sure.
Let's get back. Let's get back together. Because the same thing with David from Korn. Like all those years of him fucking going public and this and that and suing them and then all of a sudden he does an interview like, oh, I just want to be cool with them. I want, you know, it's like, dude, you know, some shit, even if it is true and you think you're getting fucked over, like maybe it's best to keep that shit behind the scenes. And once you go public with stuff like that, good luck.
Yeah, you're closing the door to
slamming it,
repairing that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Also, too, obviously, you know, Jay, being in a band, when like how I have it at my offices, like you have to get along. Like I'm not asking everyone to be best friends and fucking hang out all the time, but there should be a level of respect for each other. And if you can't do that, you're fucking gone. I don't care how talented you are. Like you're ruining the culture. And like I think that's the biggest thing, right? And I think David ruined the culture. I think Joey was ruining the culture. And same with Chris Adler, you know? So
yeah, I mean, you know, when everybody starts out in a band, usually you're friends with everybody. Once that starts to go south, like, dude, not everybody gets to the point of like a Rolling Stones or a Van Halen where like two guys can't stand each other. So it's like, well, we're playing arenas. We'll just see each other on stage and we're getting millions of dollars. So we'll fucking deal with it. But when you're riding in a van and you can only afford to get a hotel 2 times a week because you get no fucking money, like you don't want to be around people you don't enjoy being around. You need to be around people that you love and
it's tough.
Because that can fucking hide and cover up all the bullshit that you're dealing with when you're with people that you'd fucking go to war with.
Yeah.
It really does. You know, that make you laugh and you make them laugh. It completely makes everything fucking so much better.
Well, even in your career, if you work with people that you can't stand, you're not going to stay there long.
Yep.
Unless they leave or you leave.
yeah. Nick asks, what about Jay Weinberg? We can talk about that later. Nick, tell you a little more about it. A little peek behind the curtain.
Ooh, little unzipping of the Levi's.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe a patron after party that Brian does, just you and him.
Just you two.
Just us two. James and Lars fired Jason. Is that true? Or didn't he quit, Jason?
Oh, well, when you give somebody an ultimatum or an ultimato, as this guy fucking said years ago to me, or whatever. When you give somebody, it's basically like you're either quitting or getting fired if you don't agree to that term or those terms.
Yeah. Was it basically in regards to him wanting to be in a other band?
Yeah.
He wanted the
side project. And and they said you're either 100% in or not. And he wanted to be creative on the side, and he decided to tank his career.
Well, look at the writing credits, right? He got writing credits for Blackened. He got writing credits for My Friend of Misery. And was that it? In his Metallica fucking career?
I don't know. I would have to look. But definitely Blackened, right? I remember the discussion. Like, I was literally the first song they wrote off that album is when James went to go see Jason in his apartment.
Yep.
And he played it for him. He's like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so impressed by it. So,
yep.
Yeah.
And so when you think of the difference, right? Like Kirk was in that band since Kill 'Em All.
Right.
He has a bunch of writing credits. Obviously, the biggest writing credit, which is Enter Sandman.
Correct.
But when Jason, who has written shit before, like he was in fucking Flotsam and Jetsam.
Yeah.
And when all of a sudden none of your ideas get used, you're kind of like, am I just a guy that's playing other people's music that, you know,
Hired him.
right? Or, you know, so I understand totally why somebody like, I need to fucking put out some music that I wrote here.
Sure.
But at the other on the other side of the coin, you're in Metallica. We don't do side projects.
Yeah. So Jason Newsted's net worth is $60 million.
God bless him.
Lars,
Quarter bill.
I would say half a bill.
350 million.
Good for him.
What's James? 200 something? Once Lars got into fucking art, no, like art and shit like that, his fucking
net worth went up.
Yeah. Lars's fucking toe. Lars toe crush daily.
300 million, James.
Okay. So he's right behind Lars, huh?
So the one thing to me that
What's
always
Dave Mustaine?
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me do Kirk Hammett.
I bet 50 million. Dave Mustaine.
Yeah, Mustaine's got some cash.
Plus, doesn't he have like a vineyard too?
200 million, Kirk Hammett.
Wow.
Kirk Hammett's big into horror, which I love. Okay, as you're pulling that up, the one thing that really bothers me, like being a big Metallica fan, is how they treated like Lars and James, how they treated Jason.
What?
14 million, Dave Mustaine.
Oh my God. we're laughing at that. Imagine scoffing at somebody being worth 14 mil.
What a piece of shit.
How long was Jason in Metallica?
He's a bum.
He's homeless. He must be homeless.
He's a ham and egger.
Oh my God.
Oh. But like how they treated Jason when he first joined the band, like the guy did nothing wrong. You hired him and then you fucking shit on him. Like
they would buy shit and put it on his room bill.
Yeah.
And he'd have to pay for it. And he was like eating shit from the catering table and like saving sandwiches. Remember that?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Because he was at that point, he was probably just being paid by the week.
Remember the first autograph signing? Was it in Japan or something like that when they went over there for their first tour? He was first in line at the autograph signing, and he would write Jason Newsted, bassman. And somebody, I don't know if it was probably fucking Lars, but one of them after in the line put a fucking crossed off the B or something. So it said ass man on all his autographs.
That would be cool to have, wouldn't it?
Yes, I would like that one. Oh, shit.
I would kill to have $14 million when I retire.
Dude. How much is Hagar? We're going to do net worth for the next 2 minutes. What's Hagar worth, Kurt? I would say he's got to be worth over half a bill. I'm sorry, half a bill.
Wow. 150 million.
What?
Yeah.
Sammy. Maybe we should get a GoFundMe together for Sammy Hagar, huh? Wow.
How much did he sell Cabo Wabo the tequila for?
Like 80. I thought he got 80 for that.
Yeah, 80 million.
And plus, he still got like a small percentage for a bunch of years.
He probably put all that into Santos.
Yeah, and fucking Sammy's Beach Bar rum.
Yeah. Fake signature.
Fake signature, John Biel. I should crack this open. This shit's good.
My brother just saw Sammy on Saturday. He sent me a bunch of pictures, but I haven't talked to him to see how the show was in Vegas.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Sammy's ex-wife. She took a shitload, and he does donate a lot too.
When you have an ex-wife, your net worth gets cut dramatically.
93.
Man,
that was like
the child is worth 200 million.
That's it?
Because he doesn't have an ex-wife. Good for him.
I got a question about
ex-husband, ex-boyfriend.
Johnny used to call him his stepdad.
What?
Desmond Child. He used to call him his stepdad.
Really? I never heard him say that.
How does that compute?
He's trying to get in his will.
Yeah.
Or be listed as a beneficiary in his life insurance. Who knows?
What are you trying to say?
Well, isn't Desmond play for the other team?
Yes. Look at this shit.
Very kind, Renus. Very kind.
Oh,
inflation's a mother.
Holy shit!
All right, I won't. I'll drop that. We can talk about that in the green room.
Skip.
Charles' green room.
Oh shit!
You guys are terrible. Terrible, I'll tell you. When what's the date of our anniversary show, Kurt?
Anniversary?
The anniversary? We're getting close.
Either June 18th or June 25th.
We probably should do the 25th to buy us some more time.
Yeah, probably.
I think when we get off the show tonight, I think we should talk about that.
Yeah, it's coming up. Less than a month.
Well, hold on. Is there any talking tonight?
Yes, Zach, he is. I don't know what you call someone that thinks they're the only person in the world.
Damn. Stars won 6-3 over fucking Edmonton. Mets won finally. Well, before we get to the best part of everything, let's show some of these fuckheads, shall we?
Thank you, channel members. Appreciate the support. You guys rock. Get your name in green. Special emojis. Shout out every week from Beesman.
Hell yeah. And thanks, Nick, for adding members all the time. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Who are some of these people?
LG.
Tyler Cam.
He Tyler watches. He works with me.
Oh. Well, thank you, Tyler.
Where the fuck is Bryce Regal Beagle?
Yeah, where's the Regal Beagle?
I haven't seen Bryce Regal in T-minus 2 years.
Bryce.
The Regal Beagle. Oh, my fucking neck.
But here are the real motherfuckers.
Andy Carson, all day, all night. Randy Price, he was here, he left. We suck. Warlag.
We got Nelson Rodriguez. Rest in peace, Nelson. Sherman the Tank Callahan, Paul Martin Woods, false flag all the way from Australia, and a 51-50 affair one.
Lucky Mojo.
Joe Riddler, Michael 8888863, and James J.
That was pretty good, Beef. That was pretty good.
We got Patty and
Ron. It's Ron. Fucking Ron. Fucking Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks, Ron.
Leonardo Safko.
God bless.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
What's that clicking sound? Is that me? Is that my shit clicking?
My name is Jeff. The fuck are you doing?
The fuck is going on?
Get that shit off there, Jay.
Thank you.
The fuck are you doing?
Should we leave the comments up for this or leave it off?
Leave it up.
What's up, false flag?
Speaking of wrestlers, 100 men versus 1 gorilla thoughts. I wish somebody would do it for real.
Remember the rooster?
Yes.
Dipshit.
Red Rooster.
Yeah, red rooster.
They should take 100.
Bob.
Yeah. They should take 100 like dudes on fucking death row and throw them in a fucking cage with 1 gorilla and see what happens.
They should.
Be the shit.
Bunch of petties.
Yeah. No, do it like with 100 gorillas.
Yeah, 100 gorillas, 1 petty.
Yeah. Petty. Pedo?
Petty.
Here we go.
Manny Petty.
We're talking about wrestling. So we might as well have some clips from some, I guess you would call this some backyard wrestling and some other gems put in here. What came out?
Johnny forgot to close the flap.
His leg came out.
His
leg.
knee bent like fucking. Look at that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
His
of
shoe.
Latter-day Saints.
Oh, no. Oh.
Those fluorescent lights?
Yeah. Starved David. Is that Machine Gun Kelly?
Oh, God. Look at the referee down there. What is she looking at?
Yeah, what's her name?
Oh.
Oh.
That looks like it hurt.
Oh. Spina bifida.
Oh, my God.
I broke my back.
I haven't seen someone like his face get mushed.
It's broken.
What, a vertebrae or a portion?
Spinal.
Look at that ref.
His career is underwritten by Pillsbury.
His career, what is his career is underwritten by Pillsbury?
His career is underwritten by Pillsbury. But he's dropped.
Oh, he's dead. He can't walk anymore.
Oh, that's it. Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's it. Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh.
Don't those things cause cancer?
Yeah. Gas inside of him.
And now, if this isn't symbolic of Chris Dickinson swinging his big phallus across the ring.
Brian's favorite section.
Leo Rush not allowing. Oh, no!
Oh!
Jesus Christ! Come on!
Ouch.
Ow.
Yeah, heel call.
Oh. Oh, his arm. You see his arm?
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Look at it.
Damn, Sin.
No Heisman.
Flux capacitor. Is that the move?
The flux capacitor.
You missed the table. The edge.
Fuck you.
Oh, no.
Brody.
Oh.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck me. Fuck you, buddy.
Oh, dude, that's fucking.
What is that move? We've seen it twice tonight.
That looked like it hurt.
It's called the Diddy stomp.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Good montage. Yeah.
Oh.
He sits up like nothing happened. What happened?
How many hours did it take to put that shit together? And he fucked it up in 1 second.
Oh.
The crow's nest.
The music.
It's a different country.
All right, we got one more small one for you, Beesman.
Oh man.
Hey everybody, Haley back again. We are now on the river, but I'm going to go off the river and see what everybody around the shop is up to. Let's go check it out.
Oh my god.
Everybody, Haley back again. We are now on the river, but I'm going to go off the river and see what everybody around the shop is up to. Let's go check it out.
Oh.
Everybody.
Damn, son.
You think that hurt?
That's a workers' comp.
Oh, dude. Her knee.
Her knee.
Her ribs.
Her facial complex was absolutely devastated.
She took the oar to the face.
Check it out.
Orc.
Everybody, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Everybody, Haley back again. We are now on the river, but I'm going to go off the river and see what everybody around the shop is up to. Let's go check it out.
Oh, too good.
Oh, it sounded like a gun.
Jeez. What's sad about that? She didn't even like stop
We are
from
now
hitting her
on the
face.
river, but I'm going to go off the river and see what everybody around the shop is up to. Let's go check it out.
That's the shit.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man.
The fuck are you doing?
We have 2 of those paddle boards. I have yet to try them.
And you're not going to now watching that
No.
debacle. Terrible.
What the fuck are you doing?
My daughter's named Haley too.
Let's see what's up, Joe.
Well, great show, boys. Thank you everyone for tuning in this week. I hope everyone has a safe and healthy and happy Memorial Day weekend. Nothing crazy. We don't want to watch a video.
Yes,
Jay
we
put
do.
the compilation together and you're in it. Don't do that. Don't
If you guys do anything crazy or dumb, send us the video.
Except for the nibbler, Jimmy Biter.
Biter.
Yeah. So
Ooh, I'll check it out, babe. What's
thanks
that?
everyone. And everyone, I hope for the prayers for my tuberculosis to subside soon. So appreciate it.
No one gives a fuck. Beesman.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we love you all. We'll
Rock
see you
out.
next time.
Jay's on the mic, throwing shade like a king. Boner jams, drops jokes that always sting. Kurt's got the one-liner sharp as a knife. Play them sitting back, just observing life. Under the bus, we're tossing them fast. Some laughs hit hard, others sure don't last. A guy that killed his bird feels the burn today. Dick jokes flying as we pave this way. We hate a certain guy who brags non-stop. Thought he was first, but he barely touched the top. Clicks and claps for stories he fakes. a tale this wild no one else makes. Under the bus we're tossing them fast. Some laughs hit hard, others sure don't last. A guy that killed his bird feels the burn today. Dick jokes flying as we pave this way.